Behold, the Springfield 1903 Air Service Rifle, a gun that was brought into existence much to everyone's disappointment because the US aviators requested it from the arsenal by saying, hey, the French have these cool Winchester 1907 semi-automatics, can we get them in 30-06? And the armory said, well, the best we can do is the 1907 we had at home. Basically, no rifle was suitable for a semi-automatic operation of 30-06 that was still usable in a cockpit at the time. And so they opted to go, well, we'll give you a bolt action with a very large mag. This is 25 rounds of 30-06. And if your machine guns break down, you can use this. It didn't go over great, and so almost all of them were turned back into regular rifles, which means something like this is quite scarce. Let's get a closer look at it. I think the most eye-catching feature is the 25-round magazine that bolts onto the floor plate of the rifle without modification. These were produced in much larger numbers than the experimental rifles because they were also intended to be fielded with periscope rifles and other trench rifles at the time. It's just the 1919 offensive didn't really happen, and almost all of these were still in storage at the end of the war, so they're not an uncommon collectible if you look around today. Unique to this rifle is its cut-down forestock. They just took a normal stock and handguard and lopped them up, and well, there you go. Now, you can recognize that it's original though because of this band, which is not set up for a sling swivel anywhere. Instead, we just have a stud and screw position for holding this all together. At the rear, again, no sling swivels, not even a repair patch, because this was a raw stock that was never cut to be a regular rifle. The buckhorn style rear sight was actually made by cutting up an original Buffington style ladder sight. So it still has that same drift feature, and yet it can't be folded anymore. And just so you guys can see it, there is the buckhorn style rear sight as you would view it as the shooter. I know it seems a little odd, but this is the sort of thing that's allowing for rapid Kentucky windage and rapid elevation changes. It's all going to be instinct shooting anyway. So what do you think? If you were fighting plane to plane in the air, would you rather have the manually operated 30-06, or would you prefer a rapid semi-automatic little 351?